South Dakotans are remembering the life and legacy of longtime Senator Tim Johnson, who died at the age of 77 last night.
Johnson, the last Democrat to serve in a statewide office for South Dakota, had 5 terms in the U.S. House of Representatives and 3 as a senator. Today, we sat down with a friend and former opponent of his to learn more about Johnson's legacy. Today, former Senator Larry Pressler is looking back at his time on Capitol Hill with Tim Johnson and the work they did together despite being in different political parties.
Worked on agriculture with me, and we worked together on vocational education legislation to create the centers in Watertown and elsewhere. We had a lot of legislation together, and I salute him for that. He was bipartisan. He worked across the party lines, and I really admire him.
Pressler says that admiration continued on through the years, even when they were opponents in 1996.
Although Tim Johnson and I ran against each other, we were friends. I don't know if many people know that or not, but I considered him a friend. It was never a race where there was a harsh word said on either side. I think we both had some issues in mind, and it was an issues-oriented campaign.
Pressler wasn't the only prominent name that Johnson held a victory over. In his 2002 re-election run, Johnson beat then-Congressman John Thune.
He was the heavyweight champion of politics in South Dakota in terms of victories. He beat all of us.
Pressler says Johnson leaves a legacy of being a great South Dakotan.
He's the sort of person who makes South Dakota and the world go around on a good keel. He's a splendid man. I consider Tim Johnson my friend, and I'm sorry that he's gone. And I hope I and all of us can live up to his standard.
Pressler's time in office ended in 1997 after being defeated by Johnson. He says to this day he stayed friends with Johnson and spoke to him just a few weeks ago.